Good damn morning, Americans. Jericho Green here with you once again. And there is some bullshit going on in California. I know you thought our tank was on full with bullshit, but there's more. So I don't know if you've heard of this thing going on in Oakland. It's called Housing for Moms, or Moms for Housing. I'm gonna call it Housing for Moms. I'll put a link in the description box, man. You're gonna laugh when you see the president of the Oakland City Council. But anyway, I'll put a link in the description box so you can see some coverage on this fucking nonsense. But apparently there are these 4 mothers who basically squatted in this abandoned home in Oakland. And they have children. Oh my goodness, mothers. We can't do this to mothers. Not mothers, but they're mothers. Look, being a mom is something special, and it's powerful, and it's necessary, and it's crucial. But it does not save you from criticism. It does not make you separate from doing the right thing. You don't get to say, well, I'm a mom, I can do what I want because I have kids. No, you should be held to a higher standard if you're a fucking mom. Stop cloaking yourself in motherhood. Like, no matter what I do, it's okay because I'm a mother. Shut the fuck up. You're horrible mothers. Because you're staying in an abandoned home with your children, you fucker. One of them, I can't remember her name, but one of them, it might be the main one you'll see talking with her hair fucking wrapped up. I'll get back to that. But she talks about how she got a degree in like sociology or some shit in Mississippi, and she came back here to get her master's degree, and she was shocked to see the price of housing in her community. Did you not do any fucking research? Did you not Google Oakland home prices? Oakland rental prices? Did you just hop on a plane and land here and you're like, what? It's expensive. It's your fault. Now, I haven't squatted in too many homes in my life, or any, but I'm imagining that running water and electricity are not a part of an abandoned home. Now, I don't know, the nice people who own the house, maybe they turned it on knowing these fucking hood rats were up in there with their kids. But they're blaming the company that owns the house for getting them arrested. Yes, a judge said they have no rights to be there. They need to go. They said, fuck you, we're not going anywhere. So what do they have to do? Who do they call when you won't leave a place you're being evicted from? The police. And when the police get there and you refuse to leave, what are they going to do? They're going to arrest you, whether you have kids or not. Now, where the fuck are all these people crying about children being separated from their families at the border? These kids are being separated from their parents here in America, and you don't give a fuck. Because they don't care in the first place. Now, these fucking women are staying in these houses with all these babies, and then they're shocked. They're shocked when the police come and arrest them. And the police use battering rams. Not battering rams. You can't use battering rams on a structure a mother's inside of. Well, if those mothers reinforce the door and the exit, the entrance and the exit to the house, the police have to use shit to get past it, right? And they're saying, oh my God, the police showed up like the military in these SWAT vehicles and their tactical uniforms. Well, they won't show up in their tactical uniforms if you don't force them to get tactical. Now, the reason the police showed up in force and in riot gear are because there were hundreds of people outside of the house protesting. I'm not sure if it's in the clip. I'm going to link in the description box, but you can see people with their arms locked standing in front of the house. And who's standing in front of this fucking house with their arms locked? Guilt-ridden white liberals. The worst thing to ever happen to black folks. We have to help these poor, dumb black people because they can't find housing. It's not their fault that they lay down and let multiple dudes go inside of them and give them a baby. It's not their fault. They're not smart enough. Remember, these are the Fabergé eggs of ethnicities. Shh. You can't do things like put the same requirements on them as everybody else. They can't handle it because slavery and all that type of shit still fucks with their minds even though they weren't even there. If you guys do something fucked up in your house, does it affect me in my house? No, because I wasn't there. So again, I'm not sure because there's so many clips I saw, but there was one where this little boy, maybe 6 years old, he's out there in the morning. Number one, why the fuck is that little boy not in school? He's school aged. And there's a little girl, probably 4 or 5, standing next to him. There were a few kids standing around. Why the fuck weren't they in school? Why are they here witnessing this grown-up shit? This is not for kids. But they stick a little microphone in a bullhorn or whatever in his face, and they go, he says, whose house? And the crowd goes, Mom's house. Whose house? Mom's house. What the fuck? Why are these kids there seeing this shit? These women are teaching these kids that you don't need to work for what you want like everybody else. Just sit down and pout like a little bitch and somebody will come and help you. Somebody will come to your rescue. The man will come and help you. They will give you money. They will give you housing. They will give you everything you need. You need not work for it yourself. Just sit back, relax, and wait for somebody to come help you. And if they're not coming fast enough, steal it. One of these fucking morons got up there with her hair did, her fucking nails did. One of these dumb bitches was standing behind her with pink fucking hair. Where did you get the money to go dye your hair pink? Where did you get the money to go to the fucking nail salon with your earrings and your sunglasses on? Your designer fucking sunglasses. That's how stupid these motherfuckers are. They don't even realize what they're doing. You don't have enough money to supply a place for you and your children, but you got your hair and nails done? Somebody should have walked up there, put powder on their hand, and slapped the shit out of everybody up there pushing for this bullshit. Where are their fathers? Why didn't you get married before you had kids? Oh, Jericho, things happen. You know, everybody can't be perfect. Look, not having a baby before you get married is not perfect. It's called the right thing to do. Fuck you. It's the right thing for your kids. That's why it's so important that parents do a good job. Because when you raise fucked up kids, they become fucked up adults for us to deal with. Get a fucking job. There's so many damn jobs. I have 2. I know people who have 3. And you fucking hood rats can't find 1? But I'm babies. I'm a mother, my babies. Then be a mother, find a husband, and raise your kids on your own. Don't steal from people. And the people who own the fucking property, who own the house, they offered to move them somewhere else and pay their rent for 2 months. And they said, no, we don't want it. We want this house and we're not going anywhere. What? How do we let this shit happen? That is the beauty of this country. If you want it, work hard and get it. You mean to tell me none of you women have any skills? You can't cook, you can't walk dogs, you can't do hair, you can't start a blog or your YouTube channel or make shit? One of them was doing a vlog, where the fuck you want to call it. One of them was doing that. So you know how to do shit. You know how to, I don't know if she was getting paid. but generate some fucking income and raise your kids properly. And don't teach them that this is how you get shit. Don't teach them this is how you acquire things. You make enough noise, you put enough pressure on people, and they give you what you want. Then the fucking Mayor Libby Schaaf, I think that's her name, Libby Schaaf, the fucking mayor of Oakland, when they told her about what happened, she said, "I'm shocked at the level of force the police used." Instead of getting behind your police force, because they didn't do anything wrong, they were executing an eviction notice. No one got hurt. No one was harassed. No one was abused. So why don't you support your police force, you idiot? But this is the same mayor that gave a heads up to illegals when ICE was coming through to do raids. You deserve this, Oakland. You fucking deserve this because you voted that empty-headed dumbass into office and let her stay. I'm shocked. Why don't you say something like, the police did the best they could. Great job, officers. We realize this is a high-profile issue and a lot of eyes are on this. And given the circumstances, they did a great job. Why don't you do that instead of pandering? The fuck is wrong with people? If it's too expensive, either get together as a community, do something to change it, attend city council meetings, or live somewhere else. And there's some lady, I don't know, you might see her in the video, but she seems to be the fucking ringleader, the spokesperson. She's literally standing on top of something, preaching to the crowd in front of the house where they were being evicted from. She said, housing is a human right. Shut up. No, it's not. Food isn't even a right. But access to it is. Opportunity is. Free shit is not a right. But your opportunity to earn it and purchase it yourself is. There's work available. There's anything available in this country. If you want something, get it. Work for it. Create something. It's not a right. Healthcare is not a right. Housing's not a right. Water's not even a fucking right. But access to it is. You can find a faucet, drink it. But it's not a fucking right to live somewhere. It's not a right to have a driver's license. These are privileges. If you commit a crime and they throw your ass in jail, guess what you don't have anymore? Rights. And they had a fucking GoFundMe set up that bailed these fucking chicks out of jail. So it's not like they were sitting there in a fucking dark dungeon somewhere with a rusty shackle on their ankle so they can't move. They were there for a few hours and they got out because of dummies who donated to their GoFundMe. Fucking so stupid. But there's something wrong with the city. There's something wrong with the company who owns. They own the fucking house. If you want to do that, you start a multi-million-dollar company and acquire property. I bet you wouldn't let somebody stay up in your shit for free. And they're saying, well, they should sell the house to the city trust so that way it stays affordable. You can't tell people what to do with their property and their belongings and their money. That's their money. That's their property. They can do whatever the fuck they want. Acquire your own shit and do whatever you want. Can't stand that shit. Trying to tell people what to do with the shit they've amassed, the wealth they've created. Get your own. Quit trying to take mine. But you know what's going to happen. You know exactly what's going to fucking happen. Some group, some rich liberal, some bleeding heart fucker is going to say, you know what, ladies? Guess what I have for you? Little ribbon cut ceremony to your brand new home. You know they're going to get a house, and they're going to get a car, and they're going to fucking put money in their kids' college fund. They're going to be on Ellen or Oprah or some shit like that. Some celebrity's going to pick it up so they can virtue signal and say, look how cool I am. Look how good of a person I am. I help downtrodden colored people. I sure am going to sleep good tonight in my large house with an echo in it because I helped a little colored person. They couldn't keep their little legs closed long enough to find a husband before they had these motherfucking babies. So I'm going to step in and rescue them and perpetuate this fucking stupid mindset that I need to be taken care of and the deck is stacked against me. You get a house. You get a house. You get a fucking house. Stupid. So stupid. Look, if you have kids before you get married, you fucked up. Now someone's gonna write, well, Jericho, this happened to me. That is called anecdotal evidence. All right? These women did not do that. In America, if you finish high school, you work hard, and don't have babies before you get married, you'll be alright. But having kids come from a single parent home is the #1 contributor to a fucked up life. But when you have people coming to the rescue and patting them on the back and telling them how brave, you're so brave for sleeping in an abandoned home with your children. No, you're a fucking idiot. You're a horrible mom, and someone should take their belt off and beat your ass. You're raising these little dysfunctional fucking monsters for us to bump into in the world? Fuck you. Are you kidding me? And they said the children had been removed from the property before the police showed up. Great. Then they should have threw tear gas in that motherfucker. Wake up! Shit, I went through boot camp, had to go through tear gas, so I don't want to hear that shit. Get the fuck out of the house, get your own place to stay, and get a man. Fucking ridiculous. You championing and fucking celebrating and congratulating these women for making multiple fucked up decisions. Are you kidding me? And yeah, I put more of the responsibility on the women because you're choosing. Nobody wants men. Nobody gives a fuck about us. There's no men getting free before 11. Now, if you get a woman pregnant, you better fucking stand up there and do what you have to do, or your ass needs to be beat too. But these fucking women are stupid and disgusting. But they're looking good. They got their shit done, their nails and their fucking hair. But you're living in an abandoned home. Man, please. And what I fucking hate is that lady. She was like, this could be you. This could be you. No, it ain't gonna be me. I got married before I had kids. I have a job. Speaking of, let me get to it. Let me hop in this damn rat race. But you know how it goes. I try to be done with the left, but they just won't let me. Please subscribe. Hit that notification bell because every time it rings, a piece of shit liberal cries. Utilize the PayPal link and the Teespring link to get your green gear. I am Jericho Green. Man, I'm out.